what you will be seeing. We will be doing a lot of online fort conquest, so basically I am able to invade other people's games and take their forts. But where should we go? Kirathungel, Gorgoroth, Saragost, or Nirn? That will be decided, but first off, we are currently in Kirathungel, so why don't we take some forts there. And for the gear that I have is only gear, and Wraith is only able if you beat the game. So you gotta beat the game in order to get this gear and a certain Wraith skill that I have, which will probably be shown once we get to where we gotta go. But to make travel easier, how do we get out of here? This is gonna be a problem, because we're currently in an outpost. Hello. I am currently lost. Note yourself, don't fly a drake in a cavern. So, once we actually, find a way to get out of here, yay, found the way, I think. You gotta be honest, this is a cool visual. I'm gonna kill some people over here. Or as a lot of people would rather say. Right, we made it out. The fort should be to the right of us. Nope. There's the fort. So every fort in my game is under my control. This is a terror fort. If anyone's followed the game, you know that there are 7 tribes. You know that there are 7 tribes. The Dark, Warmonger, Marauder, Feral, Mystic, Terror, and I think I'm missing one. Marauder, Dark, Mystic, Feral, Warmongerer. I'm missing 2. Well, now here we are. We're now going to go into a ranked conquest. So 6 on 7, but we have a 45, 60, 60, 37, 35, 59. These are our war chiefs, or in this case, assault leaders, against their defenders, a 55, 55, all 55. This is gonna be fun. Let's get to it. And since if we want to get rewards, we're under a time limit, so we need to do this as fast and swiftly as we possibly can. And depending on which tribe takes the fort, it will take that tribe's characteristics and visualities. And visuals. First things first, take the wall. Yep. Guys, you see that? Orc archer was just wasting dead. Because I had that skill. You want this hammer ain't working for me. We're gonna switch out for a bow. Not character, I want inventory. Yeah, the entire loot system's been changed. So now there's like good gear you can get. So we're going to do a level 61 darker bow. A bow that is part for the dark tribes. So you can get legendary gear for each of the tribes. You know, I'll show that off now. So you can get dark, feral, machine, marauder, warmonger, terror, and mystic. And then there's also for online vendetta, you can get vendetta, the bright war gear, and then for beating the game, you know what, spoiler alert, ring wraith, which I have. Ow. Did I not switch out? There we go. Hello.
Our power can destroy you from within.
Jump on a Karagor. Maybe fighting on a Karagor will help. Here we go. Yes, I see that two of my captains are down and bleeding. I'll deal with them after we hopefully take this. Arrow-proof. Perfect. Now, if it seems like I'm going to be talking to someone, because I will be. So, enjoy dancing squares. Hello. What's up? Well, Ijmaj is down. Congratulations, you got a job. Hey, that's gonna be normal. I remember, even though it was volunteer work, doing my first time as an usher was difficult. Even though all I was doing is ripping tickets. No, I know, but still, it's just pressure because you want to make a good first impression. But I think you'll do good. Ow. Who just shot me off that thing? Better not have been one of my own archers. Alright. Just my luck. Well, then, this is what happens when you lose. You still get the gear, but you lose assault ratings. The Destiny 2 client has hit rank 6. So, like, what does that mean? Oh. Well, that's good. So, let's give this fort attack another go. Before, we should probably alter our gear so we actually, because I don't really care about gear bonuses, I care about winning. So let's see, that's a level 35, so we have a Raider's Sword, Sword of Horrors, another Raider's Sword. You know what? Let's use a Raider's Sword. For daggers, we'll use the Dagger of War. Bow's fine. Armor. Yes, please. Cloak. Yes. Ring. Yes. There we go. Yeah. Well, you always get a ring, because in Shadow of War you forge a new ring. Yeah. Ooh. Assign follower. Who are we gonna win to assign? Go. Proc the rat. Oh, nice. Feral tracker. Alright. Let's do this. Hopefully this goes better than last time and you don't get murdered by a grunt. I'm fine getting murdered by a captain, but a grunt? Let's not let that happen. This is a maxed out fortress, so we're going to expect heavy resistance. Hello, how are you, Elite? And this is a terror citadel, just like mine. Alright, first things first, take out the siege beasts. You can play your own way, but this is what I always do. I always go after the siege beast first, and if I can, shadow mount one. I'm doing fantastic. Playing a great game, then going out shopping later to get some stuff for a good event that's coming up in a week. And then doing an amazing stream with amazing people. Alright, that orc archer's dead, and there's only one captain here. Legendary Olog. Yeah, my Dagger of War, now that you know, it can light people on fire with stealth attacks. Well, I pre-ordered the game, so I got it at a good 80, but it on the market right now is 60. So I recommend, like, it's worth like the full price, but if you're oh, I have the Witcher 3. I just had to clear space, but I actually will re-download it and play it. But it may like not be a story run through. It may just be going around exploring, doing a bunch of side missions, and killing a bunch of monsters. Because that's a lot of fun. The Witcher 3 is a big world. Hey, Yash! I would, but I have no clue how to game share. Summoning a revenant.
I come for you. Come with steel. Come with hunger.
Yes, it's disc. Yes? Yes, you can. You can now buy... Nice. You know what, let's not kill him. Let's take him over. An enemy to ally. And he has a bone for a weapon. Let's push it. I'll revive this captain back to the gay house.
Feeling much better.
Follow him with style. Nailed it. Kill the Citadel. The captain down. And we still have 3 minutes to get gold. He has a poison weapon. And he has a cursed weapon. And I'm out of elf shot. Alright, up the tower. Hey, archers. This is also my favorite move, the bird of prey. Because this stuff can, awesome stuff like this can happen. Of course, arrow proof. Because why not? I hate poison so much. Just run so we can heal. Not today. Where's my focus? Not like focus as in focus on what's going on. Focus as in my slow-mo. I'm gonna go. I just went back with deal with these siege beasts before anything else. There we go. Captain's yet to die by my hand until now. Or a war chief. Oh, and he's the cursed one. Gonna go revive my assault leader. I'm coming. Well, we're definitely not going to be getting gold. Silver at best.
Even I can only take so much abuse, you know.
It's worth to buy, but like if you don't feel like you should buy it at full price, at least get it while it's on sale. Because there is a lot to do besides the main story, like doing what I'm doing, online conquests, online vendetta missions. So like say someone dies, gets killed by a captain, you can then invade his world, like go into his world and kill that captain. Or do stuff like this, invade other people's worlds and take over their forts, while killing their war chiefs and overlords. Like this guy. Whoever this guy is.
The Grave Walker. The man who would conquer all Mordor. Surely the real...
There are a lot of badass moments in this game that you can do. And yes, the loot system has been completely overdone. So you don't just have the dagger or the sword. You can now get other swords and gear. But the way Italian looks, spoiler alert, is that look only happens when you beat the main story. To get this badass Wraith. Alright. Good, he's not arrow-proof. Let's just do a chill walk up to him. And grab him. Italian, taking shanking to the next level. I understand, I feared that too when getting this game, but yes, it may feel repetitive, but every time you log on, every time you play this game, something else is different. It can be major, it can be minor. I already have had 3 followers betray me, and it's not like, oh, they just leave. Like, they have ambushed me, and it shows them betraying me, and then I've had to kill 3 followers, sometimes even within minutes of taking over a follower. And see that that's an ability. I can also do it so it has frost or fire, and not just poison. And raising the dead. Where's more elf shot? There is one. But it's true, nothing is forgotten, as like the trailer states, or like the game's primary slogan. The captains remember everything that you do. Well, almost everything. And accidentally, to earn a thing, you can make your followers betray you if you hit them enough times. So basically, you can get your followers angry at you that they'll betray you. I'm not taking him over. We're killing him.
You think this fortress will save you from being slaughtered by some savage? Such was my hope when I conquered it. And yet, here we are.
On to the next fort. And you know what? How about we go to a different region? This is Kirith Ungol, so we can go to Nirn, Saragost, or Gorgoroth. I'm taking soccer to the next level. And every single time, it doesn't matter, gold, silver, or bronze, you're guaranteed a loot chest. And then the Spoil of Wars, you get a loot chest at every 1,000, which are guaranteed 2 followers. No, 3 followers. There are microtransactions, but it's not game-breaking. Like, I'll show you once we get to the menu how much microtransaction is really in this game. The guy on the far right looks old. What the concept art? But yeah. Market. This is the closest to microtransactions get, and it's not game breaking because you just use Mirian. You don't really need gold because you can just use it to buy followers and gear, but honestly, you can just get gear so easily. The stealth is amazing. So you know what? There's a vendetta mission over here because I also said fort conquering and captain hunt. So avenge this person by killing this guy. Let's do it. Stealth is a lot of fun, especially going through an entire fortress, killing like a ghost. Let's try.
Your defenders are no more protection than a fog.
Here we go. Hey, Sam. Death from above. Yeah. Whoa!
Today, you die on behalf of my blood brother. It's what he would have wanted, and it's what I want.
Out of nowhere. You're not raising the alarm. You are dying. And no, this was not scripted. This couldn't have happened. This may have happened, but no, it did happen. Cause why? Middle Earth, that's why. So I must have killed someone that was his blood brother, and he's come back to kill me. Well, his brother's come to kill me. Borgu, taking brotherly love to the next level. I hope you like poison and fire. I was going to do this stealthily, but this guy decided to say nope. Well, I didn't alert most of the fort, so we can still do this stealthily. That's a really useful stealth skill. Basically, you can take someone out, then you can basically chain stealth attacks. And there's an all-log. Give me a moment. There we go. Fix the light. Let's do this. You can stealth kill anything, and I think there is a skill where you can stealth kill all logs, but everything is stealth killable, even beasts. Maybe I'll show that in the skill tree. Character, predator. Yeah, it's either combat. Yeah, see, Wraith Chain, Monster Hunter. Stealth kills can be used against beasts. So as from the video, I can stealth kill Karagor or Shadowblade. Your first chain stealth kill consumes no focus. Then Deadly Spectre. So this is your, basically your stealth and predator tree, almost. I don't really stealth kill beasts, because I don't really use beasts that often. Does say 1 brutalized kill. Well, 2, but we can only do 1 right now.
My hardy shield brothers brought down low. Oh, you'll be avenged, lads.
Actually, we can get 1 more brutalized kill right now. Surprise! Let's go. I believe there's better gear, but this is like the best gear that I have personally. Better gear, I think, but this is the best that I have personally. There we go. You avenge the death. You also get loot chests and spoils of war. Like, gear matters, like, it does, but it also is personal preference. Because you can get legendary gear for the 7 tribes, so say you say, oh, I want to get all the gear for the Mystic tribe, so I can have the Mystic bonuses, or for the Feral. The Feral bonuses is that you can shadow mount unbroken animals, so you don't need to break them, you can just shadow mount them. And see, from doing this, I now got the Armor of Vengeance, which is part of the Vendetta pack. I had the Sword of Vengeance, Bow of Vengeance, and now the Armor of Vengeance. Alright, let's invade another fort. Let's go to a new region. Ah, you noticed that. Play through the story to find out. And the reason why this is the Wraith instead of Celebrimbor. Alright. But right now, on to a new region. It's time to serve in the Winter Wars. And to check out Saragost, which is owned by the Dark Tribe. But good job on noticing his Sith eyes. Listen, I respect people that say no spoilers. It's not like, oh, don't spoil them. It's like, oh, I'm gonna spoil this part for you anyway. Besides, this is broadcasting. You have a reason and they want spoilers. It's not like I can go, spoiler alert, edit that out. Because I do not have that ability to do that. But yes, we're Seth. Well, no. Oops, wrong series. Well, what did you two do? Execute him. Yeah? You have a bowl full of bacon. Good job. Give me a moment. The execute was shooting the guillotine blade with my bow and then watching it fall down on those traitors. I'm going to assume they were traitors. My assault rating here is 450, just like it is in Cirith Ungol. But I have many captains to choose from when it comes to my leadership. Let's take this fort. actually once there were two followers I used to have in Saragosse, and I just saw one say enraged. I go over, I see one of my followers who was an OWOG go over to one of my war chiefs who was a defender, picked him up and punched him off the edge. So like your followers can fight each other, or you can pit them in a pit fight. Yeah, you can make your followers fight each other. Ooh, poison. That's perfect. I'm just seeing if you got an itch, so I'm gonna scratch you with a dagger. Just keep shanking him. Did you just say that? All just say wake. Did Austin just say wake up, Jim? No, I think this war chief I'm fighting just said wake up, Jim. Don't worry, I know my captains are bleeding out, but I'll save them. Decapitations are by chance unless you shadow strike, because shadow striking is a guaranteed decapitation. Yes, there are also permanent killing, but no, I actually cut off the head of a captain and he came back and he earned like the new thing like Stakuga of the Stitches, because they stitched his head back on and somehow miraculously someone was still alive and talking. Which you might see, because after this I have to go do some shopping, but I will be back to do another Shadow of War stream, because this is a game I want to stream a lot, honestly. Oh, this is Canada. I'm in Canada.
just one question for you, Tark. Would you describe yourself as rare, medium, or well done?
Well done, because I'm a lot better than you. This guy's got to cool off. Sorry, I'm going into the cheesy pun section now.
You'll be nothing but a scorch mark, Ranger.
Yet longbow charge shots goes through enemies. So that's a good benefit for using the longbow instead of like a hammer as you're ranged. Oh, another cool ability. If you think all these grunts are giving you problems in fighting someone, here's something you can do. Ooh, the rooftop. That's a nice arena. I'll show you something if I get it good enough room. Here we go. The Shadow Strike pull. Now no grunts can bother us up here. And then ultimate moves. Alright, well I do have my Wraith set. I will show that when we fight the Overlord. Let's just take this. Like the blue bar, once that's full, that's kind of considered like the ultimate. But it depends. Again, some of the abilities I have and the Wraith ability that I have can only be given if you beat the main story. When you beat the main story. Mountain Eater? Is that why you got a muzzle? You know, it can't be a normal siege fight without at least a dragon. Now be a good all-log and burn. Didn't want my dragon to burn. It's hard on normal. Nemesis would be a lot harder, but you can change the difficulty whenever you want in-game, which I like. Death from above! Yeah, this is just normal. Then there's casual and then nemesis. Ooh, I kind of need elf shot. I want to get him off that Karagor before I deal with him. Nice.
The tide is turning against you. A tide of Uruk iron.
Oh, he's done. He's done. Ow. Get clocked. Ow. And I get clocked.
Impossible! You traitor!
Come on. Eat arrow. There we go. Yes, these shadow strikes are guaranteed decapitations, no matter what. Yup. You can get a skill that makes your counterattacks kill. That's as long as you hit it at the right moment. Alright. Then I'll be pausing because I have to go do some shopping for some stuff for an event at school, but then I will be back with another video for Middle-earth Shadow of War. Oh, I will. You can guarantee it.
Now you learn, man-filth, how to grovel and beg before
Alright.
his throne.
Comment me this. Does that Overlord look more like a Mad Max villain? Yeah, there's this Uruk Overlord. Honestly, he reminds me more of a Mad Max villain than someone from Lord of the Rings. Or the Middle-earth series, for that matter. Alright, here we go. Here's the Wraith Ultimate. Of course, immune to execution. Well, you're not immune to poison. And you're not arrow-proof, so that's another benefit. He's dead. Poison. All right. I want to thank you all for joining me on this first video of Middle-earth Shadow of War. I'll be back later with another one. We'll see you in the next one.